Now, one of the other things that I feel needs to be done as well is at bus stops. I see it myself. We just see children standing at bus stops. They're encouraged to use bus. It's free to use buses. And yet, while they're standing at a bus stop during the busiest times of the day, large vehicles, HGVs, trucks, vans, lorries will just pull right up next to the bus stop, in front of the bus stop, and just idle. They may be idling there for 2, 3, 4 minutes, depending on how heavy traffic is. But even when they move, they're replaced by another vehicle and another vehicle. And if a child's at a bus stop for 15 minutes, they are breathing carcinogenic fumes for that time. Now, these fumes have been proven with studies across the world, including in an East London school, that air pollution and traffic exhaust stunts the development of children's lungs. It shrinks their lungs. Their lung capacity is no longer what it should be. This has implications for later on in life. As they get older, there's some studies that talk about when you reach 40, 50, higher chances of respiratory diseases, cardiovascular diseases. We know that in London, 10,000 people a year die prematurely. So I think we can look back and simply say, well, if this is happening to children, what does that mean for them when they turn into adults? Now, there are simple ways. Obviously, we explain to people that should they take different routes, but not every child can take a different route. If they live in an area of high pollution and they go to school in an area of high pollution and their journey takes them along routes of high pollution, there's not really much option for them. So we need to find ways to protect them. One of the things is, if they're standing at a bus stop, let's try and stop polluting vehicles from parking or idling right next to them while that's happening. I think it's something that everyone can agree with. There's no need for that. They can stop a couple of meters away, wait till the traffic moves, and then they can drive past. The idea of a car idling right there and then accelerating from that spot right next to a child, I think we can all agree that shouldn't happen anymore. We're wise enough to understand that. We know that diesel exhaust is carcinogenic, so let's do the children of London and the UK a big favour by signing this petition. It's littleninja.co.uk.